I'm here with Sharon Stack, a professor of chemistry and biochemistry here at Notre Dame and the director of the Harper Cancer Research Institute. Before coming to Notre Dame, she taught at Duke, Northwestern, and the University of Missouri, focusing heavily on cancer research at these locations, and she's now here leading the charge in cancer research through her work done at Harper. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's get right into it. I want to hear about your research, but first I want to know a little bit about how you got to where you are. Tell us, what started your interest in cancer research?
So my interest was personal and professional. So I lost my dad to cancer when I was still a student, and I think that there's a lot of people, it still gets me emotional, there's a lot of people that couldn't say that in their own family. And then professionally, cancer is a very complicated disease. It's not just one disease, it's a series of diseases, and it's a really interesting intellectual challenge as well.
And like you said, it's something that affects so many people, so it's such great research to be doing. You were at Northwestern, Duke, like we mentioned, a few prestigious schools. What prompted you to come start more research here at Notre Dame?
Yeah, so there was an opportunity at Notre Dame to start a brand new, from the ground up, basic cancer research institute, and that's really an unprecedented opportunity for somebody like me to start something from the ground up and bring in really the different type of intellectual strength that's here at Notre Dame to focus on cancer.
And what kind of things about Notre Dame and about the Harper Cancer Research Institute make it unique?
I think the most unique thing about Harper is that collaboration is our foundational principle. And what I mean by that is that we're able to get researchers from all different disciplines, not just cancer biology, not just chemistry, but physics, engineering, mathematics. The video with Steve Beekler was just on, I noticed, as we were rounding up to this. And these kind of approaches are unique at Harper.
Yeah, like you said, that video was a great segue into this segment. Why is cross-discipline collaboration? What makes that so important, and what are some of the advantages?
Yeah, so in some cancer types we've made a lot of progress. We've made tremendous progress in breast cancer, for example, but in some other cancers, like I lost my dad to lung cancer in the mid-'80s, and at that time the survival rate from lung cancer was 13%. So in the intervening 30 years, it's only gone up 3%. It's only 16% now. So in many disciplines, what we're doing just isn't working. So that tells me that although I like to approach cancer in a certain way, what we're doing isn't working. We need to do something different and bring some different minds into the problem.
What's the goal for the future for Harper?
Ideally, I'd like to be out of work. If I was out of work, that means that we've cured cancer. The goal is to really bring the unique Notre Dame spirit to fight cancer.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's incredible to know that you have such innovative and groundbreaking research right here on campus at Notre Dame. Let's take a short commercial break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.